We've got some breaking news here on this Monday morning where the Pro Bowl as we know it is no more. The NFL announcing today they're replacing the annual showcase, what will culminate with a flag football game. The Pro Bowl, which debuted in 1951, experiencing some substantial drops in quality and fans over the past several years. The league hoping this flag football game, free of tackling and blocking, that is, will help revive the event. Again, going from Honolulu at Aloha Stadium to Orlando, now in Vegas. Here's a breakdown of some of the changes. The flag football game will follow a week-long skills competition. The promotion with help from Peyton Manning's Omaha Productions. The game going to be held Sunday, February 5th in Las Vegas, a week before Super Bowl 57. All right, Tommy Tran here with Rick Spielman, our NFL analyst and longtime front office executive. So, Rick, take me through this because we know that the league over the years has tried to tinker things, try to make it a little more interesting. Now changes come today. What was the impetus and thought process into that, you think?
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to serve on a lot of committees with the NFL, and I co-chaired the GM committee with Tom Telesco out with the LA Chargers. And one of the topics that continued to come up was this Pro Bowl, because when you watch the Pro Bowl, especially the last couple of years, it was almost non-competitive. It was like watching two-hand tag. No one tackled anyone, everybody pulled up. So I think they were trying, and we always try to come up with different ways on how it would be more competitive. So a couple of years ago, they reinstated the skills competition, but still the game was not competitive at all. So I think what they're trying to do is put this in perspective, put it out as flag football. From a GM perspective and a front office perspective, you're scared to death that every time the Pro Bowl came up. And the other thing was there were a lot of guys that were on the original ballot to go to the Pro Bowl, but yet they opted out, usually because they were beat up after the season. So the Pro Bowl all of a sudden became the Pro Bowl alternate game, where a lot of the guys that were actually playing in the game ended up being alternates. So this may make it a little more competitive, but you're always going to be concerned from the front office side, like back in 1999 when Robert Edwards, who was the 18th overall pick with the New England Patriots, was playing in a flag football game. That was a rookie game. That was played on a beach. He had over 1,000 rushing yards his rookie season. He went up to try to deflect a pass in that game, landed on his knee. His knee exploded, tore every ligament, had significant nerve damage. They were even talking about potentially amputating his leg because of the blood flow down there, and never was the same. 2 years later, he tried to make a comeback, and it was ended up just getting cut, and that ruined his career. Those are the nightmares that you have as a GM when your guys go out to the Pro Bowl.
So when you look at the changes announced today, what do you like about it? What other things do you think maybe that could change in your opinion?
Yeah, we've talked about it. We've came up with some different ideas. I love the celebration and the event as far as recognizing the Pro Bowlers on the stage and giving them rewards. The skills competition, you're always a little nervous about that. I always felt that if you were able to have a football celebration week, maybe have one of the All-American high school all-star games out there that week, have the Pro Bowlers out there interacting with the kids, maybe help coach and doing things like that. Maybe take one of the all-star games in college and play it that week out there as well. So now you are celebrating football during that week, which is going to lead up to the Super Bowl, but you have the best high school players out there, you have the best collegiate players out there that are going to be potential future NFL stars, and you have your Pro Bowlers interacting with those guys, and they're safe and not going to get hurt.
Those changes are coming. Again, flag football format, a week-long skills competition, and a game in Las Vegas a week before the upcoming Super Bowl. Rick, certainly appreciate it. I know this is going to be talked about, I hope, when the Inside the NFL, James Brown and company, tackling all the issues, including game previews, new episodes every Tuesday, exclusively on Paramount+.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.